Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be going over Kanban board for Q2, what I did and what I wasn't able to get to, my goals for Q3, my Q3 Kanban board layout, my new planning system that I have, which really isn't new, but it kind of is, as well as looking at my Q3 goal breakdown. So let's get into it.
Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in. Go on and take your bite. Count.
This is the new A5 binder that I have decided to use for Q3. So in my regular sized Happy Planner with the classic, I just felt like I wasn't using up a lot of the space, and I felt like doing the weekly and the dailies were a little bit redundant. So what I've done here in the A5 is just done the weekly. So this is what mine looks like. It's very beach theme. It has these little dividers in it. I'll show you from a downward angle when we get into it. So this is my new system. So you can say it's still the HB90 method. I purchased Sarah Cannon's undated version so that I could just continuously reuse it. And I have everything pretty much set up for, you know, the Q3, the next 3 months, what I want to accomplish. And I also have my new Q3 goals. So every time I start a new quarter, once again with the HB90 method, I do in a large letter size Happy Planner, I use the Q3 planning. Basically it gives you your vision board, your checklist, your plan, what you need to do, what you want to do, what you should do, your time estimator. It has your tasks. It has a kind of a rough breakdown of the 3 months and your ongoing tasks that you have, your brainstorm goals. And then it has the Q4, Q1, and Q2, and Q3 into next year, as well as future projects and project brainstorms. And then it has a place where you could break down those goals, project planner, and then you go into like the month, your milestones that you want to hit in July, August, and September. And then obviously it goes into the monthly spread and then the weekly tasks. And then you have a review at the end of each month. So this Q3 2021, I did purchase for the 2021, I believe this is new. I can't remember if she had one for last year or not, but I'm really looking forward to using this kind of an outline to overall plan my next coming months and things of that nature. So my Q3 goals are very similar to what they have always been. Let me just take the poison control center number off that now I have a baby. You know, it's good to have poison control number. I have my writing goals, my audio goals, my business goals, my personal goals, and then of course, YouTube goals, which has kind of conglomerated into AuthorTube and Fairly Domesticated, which is a bit of a new direction to take the YouTube channel. So it'll still be AuthorTube. I'll still be doing writing videos, but I'll also be doing like mom updates, you know, talking about business, being a stay-at-home mom and being able to time manage, because I'm really starting to look at that a little bit more in depth, because it's just something that you like have to do is time manage. So that is something that I really want to focus on. These are the 3 videos that I didn't get done in Q2 that I thought I would, but I didn't end up getting done. So I will definitely add them to my YouTube list. And then I do have the Q3 goals and Kanban board up there right now because that is what I'm currently working on. So let's look at some of my Q3 goals. So July 7th, my second novella will release in the Love and Nine Lives series. July, I have to pick a release date, a cover reveal date for novella 3, which is the final one in the series, which means I need to pick a release date in August for that one. However, I only have one chapter written in that one and I'm not happy with it. So July is Camp Nano, and usually it's like you get the whole month. I'm only be getting 3 weeks. I have to have this book done in 3 weeks in order to send it to my editor, get it twice looked over, send it out to beta readers really, really quickly, and get it back and put it up. So I'm thinking the second week of August will probably be when this is live. So the final week of July or the first week of August will be when that cover reveal is. Still not 100% sure on that. Gotta look at it a little bit closely. Also in July, sometime either mid-July or end of July, Kindle Vella is launching or should be launching. And I am going to be releasing a project on there called Claymore. The Claymore saga is going to start on Vella just to see how it goes. There was like a hair in my eye. I'm not used to contacts anymore. From being pregnant, I used to wear my glasses all the time because I could not wear my glasses pregnant. And it's like, I have a hair. So anyway, then the idea at the end of the year, once this third novel is finished, is to wrap Claymore 2 and 3. So I have done like a cardinal sin that you really shouldn't do, but I had to do it because baby ideas, work, just things took precedent. Inspiration took precedent. So I have written books 2 and 3 of Claymore. However, I have not written the final like 5,000 to 10,000 words of each book. I know how they're ending. I already have the endings outlined, but I haven't actually ended them. So I have to go and finish them. So that is definitely on the docket for like August, September, October, because I am releasing episodes, chapters twice a week. Mondays and Thursdays I will be releasing for Claymore, so you get 2 episodes, 2 chapters a week. And so far I am into September for the first project, the first book, the first season, whatever you want to call it. And I need to get Claymore 2 and 3 finished, sent to the editor, do the edits, checking for continuity's sake, and pull out some overlapping threads and go forth, finish them, plot the 4th book of the Claymore series and a bonus novella, and start plotting the Donnelly duet, which will be the next installment in that universe. So under Vella, if all goes well, if not, here's my thought process. All goes well on Kindle Vella, I will have what's called the Vellaverse, which will be the Claymore family, the Donnelly family, and the Petrova families, possibly a 4th family under the umbrella of this Kindle Vella world. This Kindle Vella world does include the Legend series. The Legend series is already out. It's out in completion. It's out books 1 through 7. And it is my first fantasy, romance, fantasy adventure type series that I released. And there is some callbacks and some ties that Legend set up. So those are all out in completion. So once you get to Claymore number 3, you're going to be like, oh, there's going to be some nudging to go to look at Legend. If you haven't read it yet, it would be like a bonus, like, oh, these characters are already established. Where are they from? Hey, guess what? There's the entire series here that you can go read. So that is one way that it's going to happen. If Kindle Vella doesn't work out, if for some reason I'm not getting the engagement, if people aren't spending tokens or whatever, if it's just like a flop, I'll probably pull Claymore and just package it up like I would a normal series and just release it that way. The good news that we have heard on Kindlevella is, and you're going to have to, and I caveat this with, you have to go into the terms of services to read for yourself to clarify, but I believe they are allowing us, after we have 10 episodes up, 30 days after the 10th episode is up, had 10 episodes up and it's been past 30 days, you can then package that Kindlevella story into ebook and paperback format so that people who either don't want to read on Kindlevella platform can get it in their usual package that they like to get, whether it be paperback or ebook. And if, say, we have a project that's completely 100% done and we want our people who have read the whole thing, but they want it packaged up really nicely in a paperback or an ebook form to have, that way we can do that for them. It was actually one of the suggestions that I put into Kindlevella, that I think a bunch of people asked for that option at the end, to at least at the end of your book to be able to put it into paperback or ebook form so that your readers can have it with them. If they ever want to go back and reread, they can have it all in like one place, or if they really loved it, they can have it in paperback and put it on their shelf. So that's something that I'm going to have to be working on. And I'm also going to be plotting in the background something completely different, a fantasy series that I've been wanting to work on forever. It's not going to be released for a few years, and it's definitely going to be one that I go after an agent for. So that is going to be done in the background. Audio, obviously that's my main gig. I read audiobooks. I have been hooked up with an absolutely amazing studio called Podium, and produced company called Podium. It's a production company, and I am super excited to be working with them. They are amazing. The people there are great, and there's a bunch of stuff coming down the pike with them, and I'm just so excited to be able to talk about them more. I can't really right now, but I do have a bunch of audio projects pretty much scheduled until September. So I'm booked there, which is great because that's work. On the business end of things, really, I just want to be able to pay my quarterly taxes in September, up my social media activity without increasing my social media usage, meaning keeping business separate from like personal scrollage use, because I find that is a time suck, and I'm really trying to be better about that now that I have a kid. Schedule monthly newsletters, which I have been absolutely horrible about my newsletter, and I really, really need to get my butt in gear when it comes to newsletters and connecting with people. There's still that hair in my eye. Something I've done for this first book in the novella series was run a monthly 30-day ad through Facebook. It worked really well for me. It's just been like the best. It's not a super release, it's a meh release, but it's the best one for me so far. And I'm going to be doing the same for book 2 and book 3. Also, I will be doing one for Legend book 1 so that I can up that, and I'll probably be doing that ad in conjunction with an Amazon ad and a KU like a countdown where it's 5 days free for the entire series type of a deal. That is one thing I've been thinking about doing. Personally, less social media distractions, so stop wasting time, and also getting myself down to about like 120-ish by August. I'm hovering between 127 and 128 right now, and I have a series called Postpartum, like workouts. I'm getting myself back into shape. Postpartum, post-baby. We're coming up to about almost 4 months now. In July, it'll be 4 months. So this third month, I have taken to working out again, and I've been very happy with the results. I feel stronger. I feel better mentally when I do work out and am able to hit the bike and able to lift and stuff. So I'm going to be doing that. It's not about being like skinny. It's about just getting my body back to postpartum tonnage again and strength. And then obviously I have my author tube, which has kind of taken a bit of a turn, which is like now we're going to be including the fairly domesticated, which are topics like managing a business and being a mom, postpartum, working with a newborn, just all the emotions that come with being a new mom and being a wife and still an independent person who works for herself, that sort of thing. We're going to be talking about all that. And the reason why I called it fairly domesticated, you can go back to my video where I said, you know, I kind of explained why I've kind of done a rebrand, because domestic housewife must mean that there's a feral housewife somewhere, and fairly domesticated just means like fairly domesticated, and that's kind of how I see myself. I'm a little domesticated, so we're going to be incorporating that. So as you can see, this is what my Kanban board currently looks like, and I will be taking down these and these, keeping them so I can put them up for Q3, but this is what I have accomplished for Q2. I feel good about it, and yeah, let's just take it down and put a new one up. So as you can see, I have emptied my Kanban board except for these 4 things, because I am currently writing novella 3, and I'm going to be using Camp NaNoWriMo the first 3 weeks of it to really like crash through there. I have to send obviously that novella to my editor, and I have to finalize the cover, the back matter, and the cover reveal date. And then right now I am currently doing the Q3 goals and Kanban board, so that stays here and will be moved to here when this is all finished. So as you guys know, I have these 4 colors because the previous box of Post-its that I got didn't stick, didn't work, so I'm back to using these tiny ones again. They are the Post-it brand. I'm gonna try to make the others work because I do have a couple more little mini sections now, so we're gonna see how these do, and yeah, we're gonna get putting up Q3. So this is my new A5 binder that I got from Amazon. I'll link it down below. It's a pretty simple A5. I just got it in the lavender because lavender is one of my favorite colors. And then this is the interior. So I had a book of craft paper, which was for, I believe, probably for scrapbooking. Yeah, it's like scrapbook paper. And it had a beach theme. So obviously I have some seashells up here. I have a big gold seashell, foiled seashell. I have a wood grain background. It says time is best spent together here. I have a little ribbon flag, page flag, and of course a compass. And then this says make time for what you love on this page for the month of July. This one says like live every day with some flowers, and then the final one says refresh, relax, and recharge. In the back I just put a wood grain panel back here and then some like mermaid, foily mermaids. So for right now, this is a very summery spread. This in here I kind of liked. It said find your own magic. Let me see if I can get this in the frame. I didn't know where to put it, so I just kind of like stuck it in the side because I like the flowers and I wanted the flowers to be able to be visible. And then I have the palm trees up top here. So I don't really keep a lot of things in my side pockets. Like I know in my classic Happy Planner setup, I have like stickers and stuff in there, but in here, I kind of didn't want anything. I just wanted it to look nice and be decorated. So this is, I accidentally printed these out incorrectly, so I don't have it like back to back, so I just have to flip for it, which is kind of like, it's crazy. So down here I have all of the audio that is due, plus my novella, and I'm just gonna make a note that this is Camp Nano time. So that will definitely be something that I'm actually participating in. This will be my first Camp Nano of the year. Since I didn't do it in April because I had just had a baby. So I'm going to be going through Q3 week 1, my tasks, obviously this wonderful spread here, and then I have the weeklies and then a note area. So these didn't print out exactly the way that I wanted them to because I purchased pre-punched 500 pages, a ream of 500 of pre-punched planner paper for an A5 size so that I didn't have to buy a 3-hole punch, a 6-hole punch, but I'm gonna have to do it anyway because I realized, oh crap, I need to be able to hole punch the dividers that I want. So I am gonna have to still get that 6 ring, but this is just for the week for this month, and that's July. It's kind of got the same, I did August stuff, same thing, and then September has a lot of the, obviously, I've already numbered it out because this is the undated version from the HB90 method that I have. So that's pretty basic. I'm going to use it the same way that I always have, but this is the spread that I am using for this really cute, really pretty A5. So this is the Q3 2021 basic plans, like planning out your weeks, your tasks, your time estimators, all of that stuff. I will go over this in a separate video. That way you can kind of see what I am doing. This video is going to be long already, so I'm going to cut this from here, but I have all my goals written down and they're in here. And so as you can see, I already have my new Kanban board is all set up, and this is really cute. So I keep all my post-its in here and some of my color coordinated stickers in here because we do have a cameo, a silhouette, so I can cut my own stickers now. And I also make my own, so. But yep, that's what the Kanban board looks like. It is full. I feel like it's doable, and I'm really excited. So that is it, guys. This is already a video that's going a little bit long, but I wanted to update my Q3 Kanban board. I wanted to tell you guys how I done in Q2, kind of wrap up and get everything ready and have this video posted before July starts. That way I can just jump into Camp Nano and the craziness that will be writing a novella in probably 2 to 3 weeks. And I'll be vlogging that. We'll see how much I can get done with a newborn. My mother-in-law is coming on the 7th to the 20th. So I'm super excited because I will have somebody extra here to help me kind of wade through this very, very busy month because I have 4 audio projects going at once, and with a newborn in the same house as my studio, it's kind of like I need eyes on him. Yes, I can use the monitor, but when he's not asleep and not napping, it's like he has to be, you know, he doesn't have to be entertained all of the time, but it's nice to have somebody to be able to watch him and kind of move, we call it around the world, so that he can be entertained and, you know, do educational things and not be bored and sat in the same place, because that's just no fun for anybody. So from me to you guys, one love. I hope you enjoyed this, and get ready for some videos because hopefully this will be the start of something beautiful and new as a new mom working for herself, and absolute beautiful chaos. That is what we are going to be creating on this channel. Beautiful chaos. So one love.